Okay, so just a twist left so you hear that sound and then just ignite.
Oh my God!
Yeah, don't do that.
'Tis the season to be jolly. Let's do a Christmas special. What do you think? Any ideas?
Absolutely. So let's talk about it. We got Tiana. Okay, so we are here today with Tiana, one of our favorite personalities.
So apparently, there's this date night deal in Toronto. There's this mochi donut shop in Toronto. There's this little gem of a store. This is the new viral Havarti cheesequake.
She's obviously somebody who knows the culture very well. She's very ingrained within the scene of food and just the city in general. She wanted to do something with us. She reached out and said like we should do a holiday special as a part of her Cooking with Chef series. And so we sat down with her. We kind of got to brainstorming a little bit and we're like, what can we make that's not your average Christmas special? I don't want to do turkey. You don't want to do turkey. What is it that we can create together that can really highlight the holiday and bear in one sandwich? You've had a plethora of Christmas dinners. What are some Christmassy things?
Let me stop you right there. When I think of Christmas, I think of turkey, gravy, stuffing. I don't want any of that. You know what I want for Christmas? I want steak. I want a steak dinner for Christmas. Let's do that.
Let's do it. Currently with Streets of Toronto, we're gonna try and make a sandwich together for a December special. This is a part of a series that you're doing.
Yeah, so I kind of have a lot of creative brain here. So I pitched this series where I get to work with different restaurants and come up with different menu items. And obviously I had to come here for one of the first ones. I am more than excited because December and Christmas is my favorite time of the year, so.
We asked Tiana to bring ingredients that would potentially pair well with this sandwich. So it's not necessarily like all these are gonna make it, but we're gonna try different flavor combos and see.
This is hot honey. I haven't actually tried this one, but it looks really good and I've been wanting to try it. Some Dijon mustard, then cranberry sauce, because we discussed this, and I just found one from Farm Boy because honestly, I didn't want to make it myself. Have you had raclette before?
Yes, of course.
Okay, you have, okay.
Yeah. I really like the feta.
Yeah.
The feta adds texture, not necessarily flavor, just more like a saltiness to it. So it's not gonna be like a melted cheese in my mind, but like we can try using the Gouda and see if that works. Because you've got sweet, salt, a bit of the fat from like the cheese as well. And so you just need something that's gonna like complement with the acid.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I love that glaze.
Finish it.
Yeah.
Wow, your reaction sucks to the glaze that I love.
We have high standards.
Yeah. He doesn't like your glaze.
Yeah, you just woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
I want to be able to taste that and be like, oh, that's cranberry. Right? Like that's a cranberry glaze.
This is gonna be the difference maker, right? It's like this is gonna be the unique ingredient that kind of ties this all together. It's a question of how we use this. That's gonna make this sort of pop.
How much cranberry did you put in there?
About a cup.
Give me like 3 times that.
And like I was saying before, I think this is missing tang, but I also think it needs a crunch. It needs something that's gonna add like a bit of like a, I was thinking like a pickled onion or like
I should have brought like crispy onions.
that one good too.
Could we do pickled cranberries?
That'd be great.
That's fairly easy to do.
Yeah.
You can pickle cranberries and you can like mandolin them so it's like little shavings. Cranberry.
Almost like a pickled jalapeno, but it's like the little slice of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I was thinking was, this was actually gonna have to marinate in this for 24 hours at least, but obviously with the constraints of time, I wasn't able to. I'm thinking we try and just sear this off. We'll brush it. We have a torch upstairs we're gonna hit it with, so it actually like caramelizes, and then we're gonna see if that actually tastes good.
It's a good start.
I like the idea of the like crispy like jalapeno.
Yeah, like the little shavings of the cranberry.
That was the whole concept for us. It was funny when you brought this idea of like trying to make something together. I was like, that's right in our wheelhouse. So I would love to have done that with you.
That's exactly what I wanted to do. It's just like not everyone has the like capacity to do it in their schedule, but also like you guys have been doing collabs with people this whole year, so you have a really good system and flow to it.
In most kitchens as well, I probably like inundated with their own sort of kitchen stuff that like adding a new item for the sake of a special might be difficult, but like that's something that we really prize in here is like we want to create more stuff. We want to collaborate with new people because the ideas are always free flowing, and if you can create something great and it tastes fantastic, it's like let's just get this out to the people.
All right, there we go. Woo! That's a steak.
There you go.
Putting that glaze generously on that steak.
Generously? Okay.
Sounds good. Just spread it out. That was fantastic.
Just be careful with this.
That's for you.
This is so fun! No, I used to love lighting things on fire as a kid. Hopefully not the restaurant, but you know. Yeah, then. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, it's hot.
Oh,
Great.
yeah. It's hot steak.
Oh, very good.
Oh yeah.
I like them.
So if we were gonna actually make the sandwich, there's a few things I do differently. First of all, marinate the meat,
Yeah.
and then when you glaze it, it's some more
Cranberry sauce?
cranberry, heavy glaze, however you want to make that. I think as a flavor element, that beef with that marinade, I think is really yummy.
Yeah, I like it too.
We want to use flank steak.
Yeah, so I was thinking about this as well. When I did the test at home, I used ribeye. I mean, obviously ribeye is a much better cut, but you're gonna skyrocket the price of the sandwich, so
Yeah,
like
no.
$21.
No, let's keep it affordable for people too. It's Christmas time, you know. it's
Yeah,
like,
and I also think like, this isn't bad. Like the flank with the glaze.
I
is not
like
bad.
it, but I think flank is good at absorbing flavors.
Okay, next step is gonna be to use some of this cheese.
I personally prefer the brie to the feta.
The brie is fantastic, especially when it melts. Like melted brie is one of the best things in this life.
I do prefer the feta.
But is it an
I'm-
ackee sandwich?
What's for the
Is it an
goose?
ackee?
Oh, interesting. Listen, left to your own device to be eating chewy steak here. Somebody's gonna step in. Okay, so then do you want me to torch the brie?
No, I have a machine. I'll have
Yes.
you guys over and properly
Yes.
do a
What is it?
raclette. Okay, it's a raclette machine. Like you
Yeah,
get.
do you know what like raclette is?
Of course, that's what I'm
No,
saying.
no,
It's
you
like
clearly
Yeah,
you don't
clearly
know.
don't. Or else you know right away.
Okay. So when you go most places and they serve raclette, it's on like a wheel, and torch it, and then you scrape it off.
Yeah, you're
onto
talking like
something.
Swiss raclette. Like I get it.
Come
Like
on,
it's just
Aggie.
like,
Get-
but we're
get
talking about
with
like
it.
at home raclette.
I'm not an asshole for not knowing what raclette is. It's a type of cheese. It's 100% a type of cheese.
No, he's an asshole for saying he knows what raclette is, when asked point blank, lying, and then not knowing what it is.
He needs to be educated.
But that being said, are we doing brie then, or are we doing raclette?
No, the
Oh,
brie's
you have
fine.
no idea what
Yeah.
raclette is, eh? You just keep proving it.
What? Okay.
It's different cheeses, so it doesn't
Use
matter.
different cheeses.
It
Could be
doesn't
any
matter what cheese
yeah.
it
So
is.
you can have a brie raclette.
Yeah.
So RACLETT.
Raclette cheese is like the original cheese, but then you also
a historian,
Where does
a knower of culture,
Where does that get to
through
name
and
from?
through.
The raclette is the actual thing.
Interesting.
The cheese derives its
Let's
name from that.
ask
See,
perplexity.
Aki doesn't
Listen,
understand
a
the
cheese guy
etymology
through and
of the
through.
words in the
Ricky
history.
can't even spell etymology. That's like we're talking about cheese here.
EPTIN.
That's pretty good. All right. So R&D 1 just wrapped up. How do we think it went?
I think we're pretty good. I think we're on the right track, but I don't think you knew what raclette was, eh?
Here we go. I'm being gaslit and polluted against. Listen, I was talking about the cheese, not the machine.
It's okay, Aki.
Either way, I think it went fantastic. I think the flavors are there. Now we just need to work on the execution, how we're gonna make this, assemble it, all that. So let's see what round 2 brings.
This guy don't know raclette.
We decided to be at the OG location of Bear Steak Sandwiches today. The kitchen's buzzing over at the shop, so we figured we'd get a clearer space here to do our R&D with Tiana. I got no idea where she is. What in the world? Look at this!
What is that?
What is that?
You don't know what it is. Obviously, you don't know what it is.
That's cheese. That's 100% cheese.
That is a raclette machine. Let me educate you. This is a raclette machine. It comes with these little things that you put inside the trays. You put the cheese inside, it melts, you pour it over the bread, the meat. It's perfect.
You got that?
I got some
Well,
cheese.
he knows what it is.
I picked up this cheese from the cheese store today.
Yep.
That's cheese. Yeah.
All right, let's go through the ingredients. So we have a beautiful cranberry glaze that Aki prepared. It's mostly just cranberries. It's got a little bit of additional sesame oil and some soy sauce in there. Beautiful brie that I picked up from the store just this morning. Shout out to Global Cheese. Man, he's a great guy. Always putting us on to the best cheeses at Bear Steak Sandwich. Here we have just a little bit of pickled cranberry. It's just a quick pickle. Some vinegar, some sugar. We're gonna add some cinnamon as well, just for a little je ne sais quoi. Sesame spelt and a sourdough baguette from Blackbird Bakery. I think before, from our last test, we kind of knew we wanted some sort of sourdough. It gives us kind of festive and holiday feel. So we're gonna choose from one of these 2 great breads here. Last but not least, flank steak. Triple A, and a beautiful marinade that Aki made for us.
I just want a raclette sandwich.
She just wants to get us fired up.
I feel like it needs more.
Like Monet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, like Pollock. Yeah, this is, this will caramelize, so the more of it you got on there, the nicer, like, kind of
Yeah.
cranberry flavor you'll get. All right.
All right.
Nice.
Now we wait.
This
Tiana, can you do the honors?
into long slices.
I like you educating me on the raclette while you're struggling to slice the cheese itself.
I'm trying, okay?
It's good, it's for the camera.
You have to put it on one of these. This is a tray for raclette, okay? So you put a cheese on one, okay? Put it like that. And then we just pop it in. So I'll pop it in this way. Whee!
Ooh. Ooh. Is that enough for one sandwich, you think?
No, that's probably like half.
Damn.
It's gonna be a cheesy sandwich.
Fucking brick of cheese.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta go to the shop quickly and just grab the torch for the steak. But I better not hear any raclette slander on my name or any gaslighting in my absence. So.
Isn't that what you're getting? A gaslighter? Isn't that
It's
what
true. It's true. I'm getting a gaslight. These are gaslighters.
I have high hopes for today. Very high hopes.
Watching cheese melt. They
Yeah.
say watch the raclette doesn't melt. That's what they say.
Is that what they say? Who are they?
That's what I said. Should we maybe sample this bread a little?
Yeah, let's sample
Yeah, let's get
the
into
bread.
it. This is the sesame spelt. I like that one a lot.
And the
It's
toasted sesame.
Yeah, baked into the crust. I feel like sourdough is like very like festive. That's something that you would have like during Christmas. It's like
Yeah.
warm.
Is it melting? You think it's melting? I can't see.
It's getting there. Just gotta give it some time. How long did it take you last time?
I didn't melt the brie.
I feel like brie would be the one that's like, this melts really well.
Yeah, I would think so too. But maybe it like has a harder exterior.
Yeah.
Better not have been any slander in this house.
It's not working, man. It's not working.
It's not working? All that raclette talk for this? It's got performance issues?
It's like very melted. Yeah.
That looks like mush cheese. We could try doing like one really thin slice and see if it'll achieve the texture that you're looking for. Okay, so just a twist left so you hear that sound and then just ignite.
Oh my god! Okay, I don't want to set your house on fire.
This is a kitchen, this is the place to do it.
No.
Try and get it so you can actually kind of cover the surface.
Are you telling me I'm doing a bad job?
I'm telling you, you gotta do more. There's always room for improvement. Oh my goodness. How do I even describe that motion?
You actually said put more
Glazing.
on.
That's good.
You
I like that.
Yeah?
That is what you want though.
That's what you want.
Okay,
Yep.
so then why are you guys complaining?
I'm not, just, yeah.
Now you torch
No
it up.
complaints, this is a kitchen.
This is very therapeutic, you know?
Right?
You just stand here, stare at the flame.
Just on record that
You know.
Tiana finds burning things therapeutic.
I do. My mom didn't let
do
me
need
play
to-
with
Fire?
because I kept burning things in the house.
You know, I understand that. I'm starting to see why that might have been. But no, this is good. This is a controlled burn here.
Yes, that's the goal.
That's okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
No, it's not okay.
Yeah, it is.
It's not.
Melted.
Yeah, but it's not gonna like fall off. It's just like crumbled cheese. You want like a thin layer
Yeah.
of like a draping across.
But,
That's
like-
not it.
This is my
Ricky, we got
fault.
plenty of cheese, my
So
brother.
we can't
I
use a
cut it
raclette then,
wrong.
'cause this is
Or we're gonna
Yeah.
try and slice it thinner and see what happens. What are you just snacking on your own shit here? See, this is the-
Share.
This is the bear steak difference. See, you know,
That
the-
actually, you did that way better than I did.
well, yeah, I'm just trying to get it as thin as possible, but you know, they say leaders eat last. So-
Wow.
It's
Okay.
very good. It's very good cheese.
Well. The raclette master
So
Ooh, not
in his
you.
home.
I am not going to cut the steak because
You don't want to try?
No, because I was roasted last time.
I can cut half. You can cut the other half.
Okay, I'll watch you how you cut it, and
Yeah.
then I'll.
So, yeah, this guy loves meat. Shame?
Shame.
Should I get you back in there with a torch? Just
great slices. 8.7 out of 10.
8.7.
That's pretty good. I'm probably a 9.2 slicer. Aki's a 5.8.
Well, at least I got it.
Actually, it's 5'8". There you go. There's your 8.2 slices. Just the beautiful handiwork.
Actually, you were
one Tiana.
5.2. I was 8.7.
Oh, that's right. 8.7. My apologies. Here,
All right.
Now that tastes like cranberry.
That's a cranberry steak.
That's great.
Here we go.
Mmm.
That is nice.
Nice.
It's really good.
That is sour.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good topper.
That's great. That's perfect. And it's like that little bit of crunchy that you
And
want
it's got a
too.
good texture too. Here.
There you go. Perfect.
Sorry.
That's how we do in the shop, actually.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh.
Tiana, whatever your heart desires. That's perfect.
It's good, yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm gonna say?
Honestly, more salt.
Really?
More salt, for sure.
Yeah.
Did you salt the steak?
I didn't salt it because it was in the fridge.
We gotta salt our steaks.
Yeah.
It tastes good to me.
I made this. This is an original idea. Well, I mean, pickled cranberries have been done before, but to include in the sandwich.
Didn't
Sure,
I
yeah.
say pickled
See?
cranberry?
Gaslighter.
I don't
Why
know.
the tape back? Could we do pickled cranberries?
That'd be great.
That's fairly easy to
Yeah.
do. I feel like just from like a visual perspective, I want one other color. It needs some element of freshness. Like what's in there that's giving it fresh?
Pickled cranberries.
It's still, but it's more
not-
pickled
yeah,
than.
it's not. I need a little bit of. There's a lot of cheese in there. There's a lot of meat. I'm gonna eat 4
heavy.
bites of that, and I'm gonna be like, I'm getting tired of this flavor. To give it like that factor of like, I want to keep eating this. You gotta add some brightness, some freshness into there. I feel like it needs some arugula to make it more of a complete package.
We could try. I mean, that's the only way to test this is try. Introducing the Tiana Christmas Special. Guys, what are your thoughts on today?
I thought it went well. Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, I didn't burn the house on fire.
Almost.
So, okay.
You did a good job as well. We're trying to help out with everything, so appreciate you coming in.
Tried to help.
No, you did though.
No, I like the pickled cranberries, so I think that was like,
Yeah, it
that was a
super-
good idea from.
You can pickle cranberries and you can like mandolin them so it's like little shavings.
You.
Roll
That's
the
right,
tape back.
supposedly.
Yeah, that was really good. I feel like we have a lot of great things here. Super unique. Definitely fits the Christmas vibe. I think the only thing that the sandwich really needed was like a little bit of freshness. So we want to add some arugula just to give it that, maybe a little bitterness. It's gonna really balance all that meat and cheese out.
Yeah, agreed with that.
Yeah, I think the red and the green with the arugula is gonna make it really Christmassy, right? Red and green. It's gonna fit in with the Christmas vibe.
Christmas.
There we go. 'Tis the season.
I put one of these under every single tree in Canada.
That's right.
I don't
Every
think,
single tree.
Yeah, that's right.
people want
Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, you're getting a sandwich.
hopefully get to it fast. Or the mice.
The rats.
Wake up on the wrong side of bed. Sleepy.
Wait, you guys know each other?
What the fuck?
So
Oh
weird.
my god,
That's
cool.
hilarious.
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks.
It's fucking huge. Fucking crazy.
So Caitlin
God.
Narciso, known her for a very long time, grade
Pre-9.
15 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, I remember went to your house a couple times with
Yeah.
your family.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is way too casual. You guys have like a personal relationship and we just have no idea. Damn. Why?
We got merch.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's get a little
Bear
mom
steak
done here.
and then
Holy.
streets.
And then-
Oh, hell yeah.
Check it out.
Actually, minus I technically didn't do the.
All right, this is tonight's merch. Let's get it.
Woo!
Oh.
That worked out.
Perfect.
Sports
Yeah.
sweaters, but you know, still Christmas sweaters.
That's right.
Yes. What's
How's it
good,
going,
man?
dude?
Hey.
Long time no see.
Ricardo, let's
Yeah,
get
which
your shirts.
Thank you.
Thanks.
What's going on? Streets of Toronto?
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
got
That's right. Tiana, are cookies still in there?
Sorry?
Are
Cookies still in there?
No, oh, yes, but it should be fine.
Okay.
Well, the other cookies are not burnt, okay? I forgot. We decided to film a whole segment. It's a little burnt.
Really have the essence of Tiana down to a T. For
What?
all the raclette work that you gave me, I thought I would
Listen,
really
I
put it
burn
back in
things
your court
sometimes,
there.
okay?
So where'd you guys get the inspiration for this?
Honestly, it was Tiana. She kind of came up with this and we just kind of rolled with it.
Okay, I'm actually kind of scared.
All right, it's here. How did we get here?
How did we get here?
Aki didn't know what a raclette machine was really. And then we decided, why don't we make a sandwich that's kind of like raclette, but also like Christmas in a sandwich. And that's how we kind of got here. Yeah.
That's half true. You came to us and said you want to do a series where you work with local chefs.
Yes.
And you want to create a special with us.
Yeah.
And so we said, that's a great idea. What do you propose? And you said cranberries.
Oh yeah, that's
And we're
what
like,
I said first.
how the fuck do we put cranberries on a steak sandwich? And so we all came up with the idea of using cranberries like a sauce and a glaze. Then you guys got into your whole raclette gaslighting experience.
That's right. I kind of messed up this whole story because I forgot about it.
So this is gonna be a special that we run at Bear Steak Sandwiches for the month of December, every Sunday until the 29th. So guys, this is the debut of it. We hope you guys enjoy it. Again, it's a blackbird sourdough baguette. You've got our medium rare flank. We've marinated it and actually seared it with a little bit of cranberry sauce on top for a little caramelization. You got arugula, melted brie, and pickled cranberries for a hint of acid.
Awesome.
Hope you like
Help
it.
yourselves.
I love that Tiana was asked to tell the story. Aki's like, hey, Tiana, why don't you tell us this whole story about this thing? And she basically looks over at Aki and is like, so this fucking idiot had
fucking
no
idiot.
idea.
Yeah, exactly
had no
right.
idea what a raclette
this?
was. Listen up, you little shits. Get the sandwich right here.
I wanted to ask you this question. Like, what is it like now versus how it was before? Like, what was your previous career?
I was a software developer.
So you're a software developer, and now you're a full-time content creator.
Yeah.
Like, what's that? What was that like?
So like I've been working full time for like 14 years. I mean, I developed the routine, and then when I left that, I had to develop my own routine.
So you're not Clement anymore. You kind of have to embody, ramen guy.
Yeah, I had to figure out how to spend my time, I guess. But I had to figure out how to make a living. Or if I had like $10 million, I didn't have to figure that part. I could just enjoy it. But
That's the fun too, because at my previous job, I was there and I was doing the work. But like if I left, nothing changed.
right.
I control my destiny now. I can put out this sandwich 'cause I think it's cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of
I'm gonna
creativity
do
involved.
this. Yeah, that's awesome.
No one's telling you what to do. You and Aki just do it.
We just do it.
If you asked me this question like a year and a half ago, I'd be like, I'm still figuring things out.
Yeah.
Very different to do it as a hobby versus something you do it as a career.
The stakes are higher.
This is a sad but bittersweet kind of message for a guy who we hired 2 weeks into our operation and has probably been in that shop 99% of the time that I've been with him. One of the hardest workers we have, one of the strongest members of the team that we have, unfortunately leaving us. Not because he wants to, but because he has to. Ricky and I were working 16-hour days. We were exhausted. We had not a clue how we were going to sustain this operation. And we're like, fuck, we got to hire somebody, man. Like, we're drained. We can't do this by ourselves. Let's just check the inbox and see if anybody's asked for a job. This was Camilo's email that got him hired. Subject line, job? Hi, I'm Camilo. Don't know if you're hiring, but I'm looking. So I send you guys my resume.
Why you respond? Come on.
I just said, hey, we're in need of someone who can assist with prep work during the week. Tuesdays through Sundays. We also require someone who's physically capable of lifting 50 plus pounds.
It's like basically 2 legs and
Let us know if
hands.
you meet these qualifications.
That was the only qualification
Dude,
you needed.
We had...
I remember the first day, Lasari was like, why are you so happy? He said, why not?
This is an easy job. Yeah, no shit. Yeah. This was by far the turning point for Bear. And you've been with us longest, over a year. I have nothing bad to say, except you need to buy a watch. You need to buy an alarm clock or a watch. You and I would walk into work at the same time, and I own the building. 10 minutes, 15 minutes late. Okay, you have some leeway because you're our oldest employee.
I never do more than 4 minutes.
It's a crock of shit. The night before our burger R&D, you and Aaron both went out together, but Aaron was on time. Cut right to him walking in late. I couldn't name you one time I was late. Any closing remarks here as we end your season?
It's in Canada's hands now.
All we can do is hope, and if not, we'll smuggle you in a shipping container, and then we just say that you were Camilo Barrientos.
Yeah. So, how do you think it went today?
I think it went well. Like, it went super well. I'm especially happy with like the actual sandwich, the product. I think last time we met, we had it like probably 90% of the way there.
Yeah.
The arugula was a hit.
It was. That was key. That was key.
We also changed the ratios a little bit of the ingredients, like a little bit less cheese.
Yeah. But I think last time's cheese was
a lot of cheese.
a little bit much.
Somebody needed a little lesson on raclette, and it wasn't me, my friends. There was a bit of waste going on there.
Yeah.
I think the one thing as well, we marinated it overnight, and it made a massive difference.
And the pickled
Yeah.
cran with a little liquid on it.
Everybody loved
Really
that.
hit.
Everyone was talking about like
Dude,
how much.
Ray's asking for a recipe. I was like, absolutely. I mean,
Does he know that it's my sandwich? What's he talking about? Ray is my husband, which makes this even worse.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think today's version was the best version of the sandwich we made yet.
Yeah, okay.
And considering that we finally dialed in all the ratios and know what we're gonna do moving forward, I think like every Sunday at the shop is gonna be a lot easier for us rather than like trying to guess what to do.
I think the people are really gonna like this one. Like, it's very unique. It's very festive. I think it hits on all the notes that we wanted it to. So,
Yeah. I hope so.
yeah. The Tiana Holiday Special.
It's a lot of pressure, man.
Hey, how's it going? Good, man. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. How can we help you today?
I think I'll do the original today.
Have you heard about our new special?
I haven't.
All right, well, it's actually Tiana special, and she's right behind you there.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you want my special?
I would love your special.
Oh my God. Tiana. It's fucking Tiana.
It's Christmas time. Grab your coat, it's getting cold. Just look at the falling snow. There's season's greetings, happy meetings. Oh, and a little bit of mistletoe. They're decorating the Christmas tree with a star up top for you and me. Can you hear the sleigh bells? It's Christmas.
It's so nice having the original steak, but with the cheese, the cranberry. Very festive. I love it. I came all the way from Birmingham for this.
Whoa, hold up. All the way from Birmingham? Alabama? Wow.
Birmingham, England.
Oh, that's even further. Amazing.
One more time.
Merry Christmas!